45 kilometers left in this race. We have a lead group of 11 Todd away with a lead of 4:36. That has dropped by almost a minute over the last few kilometers. The riders are now in the town of IY, where we are on a finishing circuit, and there are a lot of climbs here in this finishing circuit that offer a lot of chance to get away and some nervous moments for some riders.
No doubt about it. We did experience a crash just before they got into these final circuits.
Okay, this is earlier today. Doesn't look like really a dangerous section, but turned out to be pretty dicey.
Yeah, you can never, ever underestimate the chance for danger lurking, even on a straightaway. And although this was replayed in slow motion, it was a fairly high-speed crash. A lot of guys down and a lot of guys stopped. And unfortunately, some of them very slow to get up. These guys off the front have, at a period, before they got into the circuits, it was looking better for them. Vandenberg, Ligtard is down a bit. The American Evan Huffman in there. Nick Noyen's coming back from hip surgery last year. Madrazo. And this is a big group of guys. And the real danger man here is Liwa Westra. Westra comes in only 44 seconds down in the general classification, and that's why the peloton has to be so concerned about this breakaway. Madrazo now going on the attack for the Movistar team. Angel Madrazo had been in that group all day long, started out as 11, got whittled down to about 7, and he has decided with 20K to go, it's time to put it in overdrive and see if he can make a solo bid for the line.
The 24-year-old Spaniard. We want to point out the graphics at the top of your screen. In the fourth group, 156 back. That is an indication with that jersey there that our overall leader in the white jersey is Lars Bohm. So that is where he sits. And if this maintains, or he does not decrease that gap, he will not hold on to that leader's jersey. In fact, he will drop quite a ways down with 1 day of racing left.
And now we have Madrazo being joined by the Polish rider Paterski from Cannondale. So then it was 2.
So 2 riders up front. Paterski, number 146, and now 207. So they are going in the wrong direction, this group, with our leader, with only 12K left, now 208. Well, there is the Primus checkpoint. This is our breakaway group now of 3 with Cannondale, Movistar, and Sky. So you got Lopez, and then the Cannondale rider and Movistar. Now with this group, you got Radio Shack up in front, but this is the group that has Stibar and Dumoulin, who are the most serious challengers at this point for the overall lead, because you look at the graphic up top now, and Bohm may have been dropped from Group 4. And now 1K to go to the finish, and it is fitting on the Clan, the Redoute. Here, stage 6, we go back to now this group, 20 seconds down, and I just don't think there's enough road left.
No, not for them.
1K to go. I mean, it is steep, but you got 3 pretty good climbers up front.
Yeah, and those guys are about to start sprinting it out, so these guys are not going to catch them. The winner is definitely going to come from the lead group of 3, and that's going to be to settle the stage. And now Madrazo launches inside of 200 meters to go. Lopez is going to try and match him, but Paterski seems not to have the legs, Peter.
350 in the saddle, Madrazo. Lopez right behind him. Paterski is getting dropped. Here comes Lopez, and Lopez goes right by Madrazo.
And that's what I'm talking about. If you go too early on an uphill sprint, it is very tough to hold it because it's such a long time. And look at this, Lopez taking the glasses off. He wants people to see the happiness on that face. You can see David Lopez gets right on the wheel. He just paces himself, times it. And as Madrazo starts to lose that forward momentum, Lopez says, it's been fun, but I gotta go. I got a stage to win here. I got a little redemption for Team Sky, who hasn't been super visible in this race. He took his sunglasses off so you could see his face. I assume that's why he took them off. You know, it's a really nice win for him and the team.
It is Lopez, 3 hours and 51 minutes and 10 seconds. Stibar 2 seconds behind him. Out sprints Paterski, who had a nice day for Poland.